just thought that you taken it for granted I'd had other boyfriends for you.
You had?
Yeah, Bo, a few.
Well, Verge tried to tell me so, but I wouldn't believe him.
Well, he's right. So you see, I ain't the kind of gal that you're looking for at all.
I better wake him up. Dr. Lyman?
Where am I? Oh, it's you. Look at girl, sweet awakening.
Well, how do you feel?
That is not a polite question. How long have I been sleeping?
A couple hours.
Sometimes nature blesses me with a total blackout. I seem to recall absolutely nothing once we started to perform. How was it?
Oh, marvelous.
Oh, I'm glad. Now I have that cup of coffee that you were trying to force on me last night.
Oh, sure, but I'd like to fix you something to eat, too.
No, nothing to eat.
Oh, you must have something to eat.
Must I?
Please.
Very well. For your sweet sake, I'll have a couple 3-minute eggs and some toasted orange juice.
All right.
I'm gonna go help the driver with his change, so stay here and take care of that hand, all right?
Cherry, would I be molesting you if I said something?
No.
Since you brought the subject up earlier, you are the only gal I ever had anything to do with. Oh, God. Boy, I didn't ever think I'd say that out loud. But there, I said it.
Well, I never would have guessed it, Bo.
Well, I lived all my life on a ranch, and I don't know much about women, because women's different than men.
Well, naturally.
Every time I get around a gal, I get kind of scared, and I didn't know how to act. It's aggravating.
Well, you wasn't ever scared with me, Bo.
Well, when I come in the nightclub place, and you're singing, and you smiled at me while you're singing, and you winked at me a couple of times, remember?
Yeah, I remember.
I guess I'm green, but ain't no gal ever done that to me before, so I just thought you'd sing all them songs for me.
Well, you did kind of attract me, Bo.
Well, anyway, you just so pretty, and so kind of warm-hearted and sweet. I just thought I could love you, and I did.
Bo, you really think you loved me?
What, Cherry? I couldn't be familiar with a gal I didn't love.
Bus heading west. On board. Next stop, Topeka, Kansas.
Well, how you feeling now, cowboy?
I ain't the happiest critter that was ever born.
Well, just because you ain't happy today don't mean you won't be happy tomorrow. Feel like shaking hands? Well, go on, Bo, it's only trying to be friends.
I'm fine.
There you go.
So long.
Just so you know, there are no hard feelings. Grace, I'm headed home. See you Monday.
So long, Will.
Thanks for your help, Will. I'll be pulling out as soon as I finish up this report.
Oh, and Montana's not a bad place, this. Nice fellow, though.
Maybe I'll think so someday.
Well, maybe we better be going to bus.
Cherry,
Hi, Bo.
well, I promise not to molest you, but if it's all right, I'd like to get you permission I'd like to give you a kiss goodbye.
Oh, you would? Well, I'd like you to kiss me, Bo, I really would. Oh, wait, hello. Maybe this time it ought to be a little different.
Oh. Golly. Look, kissing a gal for serious is kind of scary, ain't it?
Yeah, it is.
Well, it don't look like he's molesting her now.
I could, with all honesty, tell you that that was the most delicious breakfast that I've ever eaten. However, it wouldn't be much of a compliment because I haven't eaten very much breakfast.
Well, it's my favorite meal.
Oh, my dear, let's get on our little spree, shall we? You don't want to be traipsing around the streets of the state capitol with an old reprobate like me.
Whatever you say.
I'll continue on, Deborah. It's best, I'm sure.
Oh, well, it's been an honor knowing you.
Well, thank you. You know, it really is quite gratifying to think that you're doing the right thing. I wonder why I don't choose to always.
What do you mean?
Oh, I was just rambling. While I'm in the vicinity of Topeka, perhaps I should stop by that hospital and seek some advice.
Oh, well, patients come here all the time, and they seem practically normal to me.
My friends have been hinting for quite some time that I need to be psychoanalyzed. I don't know whether they had my best interest at heart or their own.
Well, I see nothing the matter with you.
No, young people never do. However, I do not feel like being psychoanalyzed. I have to relish the way that I am. My dear, you were the loveliest Juliet's sister, Miss Jane Cow.
Oh, well, Dr. Lyman, well, I just want to let you know that you are the smartest, most brilliant man that I've ever met. And why, it's just been the biggest honor to know you.
Smartest, eh?
Yes, really.
Oh, yes. I'm terribly smart. Wouldn't it be nice to be intelligent?
You know what I heard about the professor? Detective at the bus terminal in Kansas City, he's a buddy of mine. He pointed him out to me before he got on the bus. You know what he said? He said the police in Kansas City had picked him up for loitering around schools.
Honest?
And then they checked his record, and they found out that he'd been in trouble before with young girls.
Did you tell Will?
Well, of course I told Will, but nothing he could do about it because he couldn't hold them or nothing. He didn't have anything to hold them. Man, why does he go around calling himself a doctor anyway? Is he some kind of phony?
Well, he is a doctor of philosophy.
What's that?
But it's the highest degree of scholarship.
Well, you think you'd have philosophy enough to stay out of trouble.
You tired to see me go, baby?
Nope, I told you I'm tired.
You know, I get to thinking, what good is marriage when you got to put up with the same broad every day, look at her in the morning, and then have to put up with her when she's got a bad disposition? This way suits me just fine.
But I got no complaints either, Con. Say, are you, married?
Who said I was married, Grace? You tell me who said it, and I'll fix it.
Relax. I'll see you day after tomorrow.
You might get surprised. Walking happen in 20 minutes. All aboard!
He never did say whether he was married.
Jerry. Well, I was talking with my buddy, and well, he thinks I'm virgin enough for the both of us.
Honest, did Virgil say that?
Yeah, and I like you just the way you are, Jerry. I don't care how you got it.
Oh, God, look, that's just the sweetest, most tenderest thing that was ever said to me.
Well, man's gotta have guts to try again after he's been turned down.
You don't need guts, though.
You don't?
No, that's the last thing in the world you need.
Well, I ain't got none now, so I'm just gonna say what's in my heart.
Yeah?
Sherry, I wish you was going back to the ranch with me more than anything I know.
You do?
Yeah, I do.
Why, though, I'd go anywhere in the world with you now. Anywhere at all.
You would? You would?
You knew this was gonna happen all the time.
Gee, I did.
You that bird? She's gonna marry me after all. We're going back to the ranch.
Ain't it wonderful when someone so awful turned out to be so nice? We're getting married and I'm going to Montana.
All aboard, for Christ's sakes!
All right, come on, Bird, go recoup.
Look, Bo, listen to me for a second. Listen, Bo, you gotta listen to me for a minute, all right?
Oh, come on, doggone it. We just wasted enough time. Let's get going.
Now, you gotta hear me, Bo. Look, you don't need me no more. I ain't going.
Do what?
I ain't going with you, Bo.
What you know about that?
It's best I don't, Bo.
Boy, it ain't one blank catastrophe after another.
Well, I got my mind on a new job where the feed's mighty good and I'll be looking after the cattle. I meant to tell you about it before this though, but
You can't leave your old sidekick, Birds. You joking, man?
I ain't joking, Bo. I ain't.
Well, I sure wish she was coming with us, Marge. You know, I liked you before I ever liked Bo.
Yeah, Birds. You know Cherry likes you. It don't make no sense you not coming back with us.
Well, I'm doing the right thing. I know I am.
Oh, Birds.
Now, the driver's not gonna wait all day now. What's wrong with
Oh, daggone it, you're my buddy.
you? No?
You're coming with me. We want you to go. Come on.
Damn it.
Oh, you can't do it that way. You just can't. If he don't want to go, you can't make him.
But Cherry, there ain't a reason in the world he shouldn't go with us. It's plumb crazy.
Oh, sometimes people have their own reasons.
Oh, but I just can't imagine getting along with that old Birds.
In a couple weeks, you'll never miss me.
Birds.
I'll get along with you now.
Well, you're gonna come and visit us, won't you, Marge?
We'll be up in the summertime, yeah.
Where's you gonna be?
Well, I'll write the address. I don't have it on me now, but it's a nice place. It's mighty nice. Now hurry up and get on your bus. It's not gonna be there. Come on, let's go. Come on.
So long.
Right, buddy.
So long, old boy.
Right, buddy.
Come on, Cherry. Let's make it fast.
Bye. Bye, everybody. Oh. Bye, everybody. Bye.
Mister, we gotta close up now. Thelma and me are gonna get any rest. We won't be open again until 8 o'clock when the day girl comes in. The next bus through is to Albuquerque at 8:45.
Albuquerque, well, guess that's as good a place as any.
Say, Emma, did you hear what Carl was telling me about that fella?
No. Oh, what, Grace?
Well, according to Carl, they run him out of Kansas City.
What? What? I don't believe it.
Carl got it directly from the detective at the bus terminal.
Well, what did he do?
Well, lots of old fogies like him just can't seem to leave young girls alone. So it's a good thing you didn't meet him in Topeka.
Gee, do you think you want to make love to me?
I don't think he meant to play hopscotch.
Oh, gee.
Now, the next time any guy comes in here and starts getting fresh, you just come to the door and Grace.
Yeah, I guess I'm kind of stupid.
Oh, everybody's gotta learn. Now, Monday for sure, I have got tortoise and cheese.
I'll remind you, Grace. Oh,
Elma, honey,
yeah, Grace?
I could just kill Will Masters for saying anything about Carl and me. I didn't want you to know.
Well, why, Grace? I mean, I don't want to be a baby forever.
Of course not, but you are still a kid and I don't want to set any examples or anything. You think you can overlook it and not think bad of me?
Sure, Grace.
Because I'm a restless sort of woman and every now and then I just gotta have me a man to keep from getting grouchy.
It's none of my business, Grace.
Oh,
Just think, he wanted to make love to me.
now don't start getting stuck on yourself.
I'm sorry.
Don't you worry. Just you wait till you get to college and start meeting all those cute boys.
All right, I'll wait.
Well, all I gotta do is empty the garbage, so you can run along home now.
Okay. Well, good night. Good night, Grace. Well, good night, Myrtle. It was really nice to meet you, and, well, I just love the way you play your guitar.
Thank you, miss. Good night.
Well, mister, I got locked up now.
Any place warm I can stay till 8 o'clock?
Well, now that the police station's closed, I don't know where you could go. Unless you wanna take a chance on waking up the man who runs the hotel.
No, we won't be in any trouble.
Well, there'll be a bus through to Kansas City in a few minutes. I can put out a sign and it'll stop.
No thanks. No point in going back there.
Well then, I guess you're just out in the cold.
Well, that's what happens to some people.
An old cowpoke went riding out one dark and windy day. Upon a ridge he rested as he went along his way. When all at once a mighty herd of red-eyed cows he saw, a-plowing through the ragged skies and up the cloudy draw. If you're